It's gonna ruin somebody's day. I'll tell you that much. The question is, what region is it gonna hurt? So we'll see. We're gonna go into the draft right now. Game 3, unless all of a sudden a patch hits right as we're doing this.
That would be a little early. Or it might be like just around midnight. Ooh, exciting. And then I reconnect to the game, all the values change. What the hell? My stream only deals 50 damage now.
I'm hoping they wait on the patch. I'll take my post cast nap, and then I can wake up to the patch.
Radiant team pick.
Nah. Really?
What, post-game nap and then the patch? Yeah.
Yeah. No. Why not the patch during the nap? And you wake up and you already, you know? Go to Reddit. Oh my god, this new hero is so broken.
Yeah, but then
don't go to Reddit.
I can't listen to what they say is broken. I need to listen to what you say is broken.
Oh, what I say is broken.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you the lowdown.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about. Dark Will, Tidehunter. Last time I saw Dark Willow, it was actually Jenkins playing it, and he was playing pub games and freaking out about not being able to make the combo.
What combo?
With the brambles.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
What do you mean?
I think he was comboing with somebody and they just weren't making the brambles work, and chat was...
Oh, they kept missing the brambles?
Chat was giving him the business.
Yeah, as usual.
Turn to ban.
You know, Jenkins is
I think he's a great player.
Yeah. I love it when he watches Herald games.
True. I like Secret Herald. That was pretty fun.
But honestly, I gotta admit, like, lower MMR Dota is like so much more fun to watch. You know, because just so much unexpected stuff happens. You watch like Immortal rank Dota, you kind of know exactly what's gonna happen. You know, these heroes, they do this, they build that. But in low rank, you have no idea.
Yeah, I've also been told, definitely, that it's more fun to play as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know, I've heard.
Yeah, stories.
That I heard stories from lower ranked people that it's fun to play as well.
Yeah.
Definitely not first-hand knowledge.
Of course not.
I don't know whatever would give you that.
You don't
idea.
belong there. Yeah. All right.
I like Spirit Breaker coming in for Vici. I wonder if that's going to be an off-lane Spirit Breaker or something else.
Kind of looks like an off-lane, as of now at least. Could still be a 4, could be a mid. It's not great in mid though, so it's probably off-lane.
Hmm.
You like my explanation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very precise. Very... What's the word? Concise? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I am discombobulating my vocabulary.
Don't know if you used that right.
No, it's just the word I remembered from back then.
And the Wraith King, and the TA.
When Wraith King dies and respawns, his body has been discombobulated and it's putting itself back together, right?
I don't know.
How do you even use that word? You taught it to me. You gotta tell me how to use it.
My mind is so discombobulated from the pace of these last 2 games. There we go. I got you. Lina picked up for EHOME. Probably a mid Lina.
Whoa. It's a wild guess.
Well, whatever. Give me that idea. I'm wondering if the Tide's going to be the 5 or the 3, though. Because there's that's open to interpretation.
5 seconds remaining.
Potential options. Tide.
Probably the 3. Cause Spirit Breaker. Actually, yeah, no, Tide is pretty good against Spirit Breaker. Until he gets the break mechanic with the shard later on. It's going to be pretty annoying. We haven't seen Spirit Breaker like at all recently.
He's just been getting banned.
Yeah, every game.
Soon that will stop. Soon we'll get something different.
Are we? What if Spirit Breaker just gets super buffed?
Just straight buffs afterwards. Oh my god.
You know, I'm a little scared of the power creep that keeps happening in Dota. You know, the new heroes that are released are just much stronger than the old ones, and then you need to buff the old ones to match the new ones. And everything just keeps getting stronger, except CM is going to get -5 MS.
That's why we were on the same patch for so long. I don't want to power creep again.
Well, time has come now. How many item slots are we going to have? 8?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Vici
I didn't even think about the potential
No, don't give me that, dude. There's no potential.
for
Please don't give me
8
more
items. More item slots, more items needing your keyboard.
10 seconds.
Could be a
Rubik.
problem.
Doesn't strike me as the greatest Ruby game, in all
5
honesty.
seconds remaining.
It can be good against Thailand, of course. Lina spells can be quite nice to steal. But it's not like, wow, he stole the RP or something like that, you know? It's going to be more of like a subtle Rubik performance.
Radiant team pick.
The sack.
Wow. Okay. Lina Lash is pretty Lina favored, I'd say, but Lash plus Spirit Breaker together are very strong. He's got a Spirit Breaker that runs in,
10
sets up for the
seconds
Lash Rock,
remaining.
and he can follow up pretty easily.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, how do you... Like, the draft looks okay so far. It just doesn't look like amazingly strong. Like, they're missing teamfight right now. And perhaps a little bit of burst damage. They got tower pressure now, at least with the Lash. Ursa again. Yeah. Why are you saying what I'm saying?
You said what I'm saying.
No, I said what you're saying.
No, you said what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What?
Exactly. Well,
10 seconds
it's
Radiant
honestly
team
not that
back.
great against Spirit Breaker in general, because the charges and bashes are pretty annoying. But it's one of Shiro's favorite heroes. So Spirit Breaker Rubik then. That's a
10
decent lane.
seconds remaining.
Nothing great though. Like, that's
5
literally the
seconds
definition of
remaining.
VG's draft right now. It's just average. Now they got a little bit of everything, but they don't excel at anything.
Right.
Yeah, the last pick is gonna do a lot of
Vici
rounding out
Gaming's
work.
turn to ban.
It's gonna be the carry, and I think what carry looks good? Troll Warlord looks good. What else looks good?
10 seconds remaining.
Drow Ranger.
Drow.
Looks
Yeah, that was
good.
gonna be the only thing I was gonna say. It's all I got these days is my Drow picks, my Drow predictions.
Medusa looks pretty good.
Vici Gaming's turn to pick.
Now, what are they gonna choose? Medusa, Drow, or Wraith King?
No, Wraith King's banned.
Ah, or they banned it themselves so they can't pick it. Very smart.
Naga
10
Siren.
seconds remaining.
In a way.
Phantom
5
Lancer.
seconds remaining.
No.
Drow.
Yeah. I like Drow. Terrorblade can work too. I like Drow the most.
I'm surprised they banned Juggernaut.
Or Medusa. Drow Medusa. Give me one range carry. Come on.
Radiant team.
I'm locking in my final answer, Drow. Oh my god!
Into an Ursa? What the hell is happening?
How am I so bad at predicting?
Dude, why did they pick Lifesteal into Ursa? It's like a literally hard counter. What? What the heck?
10 seconds remaining.
Hey.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, offlane against Lifesteal. Fast, fast, fast.
Drow Ranger.
Offlaner.
Oh,
Against Lifestealer.
Lycan.
Beastmaster. Oh, Beastmaster's banned. Damn it. Lycan? Oh yeah, that doesn't look terrible. Wait, no, they have a Tidehunter. That's an offlane already.
No,
it
it's
could
a
be a
5.
5. Could be a 5.
Bane.
Wind Ranger.
All right, I'm going Bane or Lycan. I'm getting 2 chances this time.
Or Marcy. Oh wait, it's not the patch yet. How about just Darkseer? Or +5 Winter Wyvern. Let's go. Man, both these drafts are so weird. EHOME's is less weird than Vici though.
EHOME's just straight lockdown run at them.
Shadow
Oh my
Demon.
god, I can't get one right. Shadow Demon? Come on. And they put him in as a 4. They were already putting ZZQ on the dark well.
Yeah, I
Oh
predicted
my gosh. How am I so bad at this?
that. You have other qualities.
I'm gonna
good at
take
everything.
I'm gonna take EHOME game 3.
Yeah, of course. Vici's draft looks
Bad.
I feel like the only chance they have at winning is if SB and Leshrac snowball super hard. Because Lifestealer, it's good at the lane, but it's hard countered by Shadow Demon as well as Ursa. It's not even good against Lina either. I don't know why they picked it, honestly. It looks so weird when it came out in the draft.
I guess he could try and steal Ravage. And then turn it around on the side of Vici.
Alright. So you're going with EHOME?
Yeah. If it's anything like all my other predictions, it'll probably be wrong, but I am gonna go with EHOME.
Well, me too. We got it in common. Look at us.
Look at us.
Wait.
High five, right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh gosh, look at us. Somebody in chat was like, "Do you guys live in the same place?" I'm like, not even remotely close. It's just not even remotely close.
Yeah, you live on one end, I live on the other end. Basically the same house.
Basically, it's just one long house. And you know what we do together though is watch Dota games. So we're gonna get into this game 3. Look at that transition, boom, in the game right now.
Bada bing bam boom ba bam ba dum boom. 5-man smoke both teams. What is gonna happen? Absolute insane action. And they put down wards. Woo! Wait, Plan has other plans.
Uh-oh. Bramble Maze.
Oh, they stacked the spells.
And the disruption. Can they get the kill? They got the stun out onto Shiro, but Planet's gonna get first blood.
Planetary. Oh, and now deny that ward. Very nice.
30
Maybe they'll
seconds
place
to
a
battle.
sentry now, thinking they can deward it. Wait, the shooter
maybe.
steal the... Yeah, shooter stole the deny.
Had those stats. You have to. Right?
Yeah, of course. For the endgame screen. Everything matters. Oh, they even... Oh, it's so... A little bit rough.
The battle begins.
Are they getting another kill?
It might. I'm in trouble. The stun didn't hit from XM, but they just don't have the damage to get the kill here onto the Spirit Breaker.
It wasn't even close. It didn't even go to half.
No.
Impressive damage output.
Yes.
Alright, so... Wow, 70's taking a lot of damage suddenly. He's at half health already. One less time. It deals a lot of damage though, one. It's still a pretty Lina favored lane though.
What do you take on? Down bottom bash. Hoping to get a bash on Shiro.
Eventually. If you try hard and long enough, you'll get one. Man, is this like the new meta? No regen on any carry like ever?
We saw that in the finals too, right?
Yeah, Ame loves to do that. Erika actually brought a pack of tangos. He doesn't believe in the support.
Go straight like straight slippers and no regen and a bunch of just stat items.
Yeah, most of them just want to survive till they get like the first ring or like the Helm of Iron Will. And then they're most of the time okay.
Helm of Iron Will. Probably gonna get a nerf. Maybe cost more. Who knows?
Get removed from the game perhaps? What neutral items do you think will get cycled out?
I'm hoping Royal Jelly makes a comeback.
Wasn't it just removed straight up, not cycled out?
I don't know. Repair kit will come back.
Oh my god, dude. They give like auto multi-shot for like 30 seconds. Repair kit was bonkers. I loved it. Made games super long.
You know, the game still ended the same amount of time. Just different ways. Production did not like my suggestion of bringing back repair kit. I'm telling you, you just need repair kit and shrines back on the high ground in 5 different spots. And then we're back to Dota as we remember it. It'll all be okay.
Even just the name is so dumb. Repair kit.
Yeah.
Who came up with that? It's like not from Dota. Well,
70 doing a good job over mid. At least so far.
Yeah, as you said, it's a pretty favorite Lina lane. Pretty Lina favorite lane, rather. But I'm a little bit worried for the Lina. Like against Spirit Breaker, the game is never easy. Lifesteal can get on top of you very easily as well.
Spirit Breaker's doing all right as well.
Burn your fingers.
Ooh.
Spirit Breaker.
Yeah. As to be expected against the 5 Willow. It was like, what does she even do? Not a whole lot.
Throw brambles. That's it.
Yeah. Did like no
All right,
damage.
at least try to. Zhama's actually coming towards mid. He'll be here with XM if they can get the telekinesis maybe into a stun, but there's a disruption. 70 coming over. LSA lands. The damage is out, but he doesn't have the Laguna Blade. He doesn't have the burst damage. The stun lands from XM, and all of a sudden 70 needs to kind of back up a little bit because they've got the Inkswell coming out from Victoria, and they'll have a return kill. So finally one apiece. It is XM who gets credit for the kill on Planet.
Yeah. Life's taken off, cost be left solo top. Very easy lifesteal lane. XM. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna hit the stun?
70. He's not gonna be fine. Disruption actually came out onto the wrong hero. If it maybe came out onto 70, he might have survived, but instead it goes on the Lashrak with the Grimstroke ready to just take the kill anyway.
Yeah, but ultimately that's what every support player wants, right? Just the mid lane for free, get a level or 2. He already has mana boots now on Planet. Out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's not gonna be too great if you were the side of Vici. Mana sustain now for EHOME. potentially chase the side of Vici down with that extra little juicy bit of mana. They go to the disruption and they continue to throw the shadow poison. Zeal, though, not a lot of health. He's got the Kraken shell popping. The silence comes out from the Phantom's Embrace. He was trying to continue to land the poison and does. I think he just needed like one more stack and he might have been able to get the kill there.
Yeah, didn't quite get it though. And now this is where it's a little bit scary for Lina. If he ever gets charged, Lesh can kill very easily. Or XM.
Oh, Laguna Blade and Curse Crown. This may not have been quick enough. 7E just ends up going down, and I'm a little surprised that it took so long for ZZQ just to throw the brambles out or something like that. And now you're gonna lose the Shadow Demon as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we spoke about, right? Lina is pretty decent in lane, but very fragile. Once the enemy mid actually hits level 6, Lesh just runs her down. And they're feeding him a little more even. You have to be very careful. Lina can be rendered very useless this game against the draft that the Dire has.
Brambles again, but it's not gonna lead to anything. There's no Laguna Blade available.
I gotta say I hate +5 Dark Willow.
Oh, so
It's just a much better +4 hero. Like it does really well with farm. You kind of want to use to set up for your Cursed Crown. You want to have more levels. Like you don't lane support really well unless you have a very strong laner, which are typically offlaners. Ursa's getting out-farmed by a Spirit Breaker. What the hell?
what happens? Ravage. Ooh, LSA and the Laguna Blade. Get the kill on Erica.
He didn't even skill Rage. Okay.
Sure.
Go full greed. Get punished for it.
I mean, that's why that usually happens, is you go all into the greed and all of a sudden you can't make anything more of an escape than just knowing that you're dead already.
Yeah, and oftentimes knowledge is half the battle, right? Well, you're dead like Willow. Next Edict should take out the bot tower as well.
Yeah, only a level 2 Diabolic Edict, but it should be alright. Top lane, Ava, ooh, goes for 7E instead. They've got the Telekinesis, they have the Phantom's Embrace, they'll get the kill there.
Ow!
That's a lot of damage real fast, yeah.
Well,
is under attack.
yeah, you're playing Lina as a Spirit Breaker. It's kind of what we alluded to. It's very scary, a very scary concept. And it's a very weak Spirit Breaker still compared to what's going to happen in like 10 minutes.
He just gets stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Now we know why Spirit Breaker is always banned. Turns out,
for now,
pretty good hero.
Also, Shrek farming some stacks.
Yeah, much faster than Ursa, of course. What's happening with my camera?
Radiant are scanning.
I don't know.
Fix it.
I can't.
Do you even love me?
Charge over bottom of it. Just farming where he can. He's actually kind of low in terms of core net worth. He's the lowest on this list at the moment, and now jumping up as he picks up 50 gold. Now jumping ahead of the Tide. It's neck and neck between those four heroes.
Yeah, but the real scary part is that the cores of the Radiant are pretty poor, and the Rubik is very rich as well.
Yeah, Shrek's super rich too.
Yeah.
Trying to get that Yules.
see if he builds into a more effective HP or what his thought process is.
Regeneration.
Because Lash has a tendency to just die super fast in team fight. Kind of like a Lina, right? They deal a lot of damage, but are not very survivable.
They both can be very glass cannon.
Yeah. But you can build Lash in a way, kind of like DP, where you just passively deal damage by running in. Which makes it a little bit easier than Lina. Charge on the Willow. Is it gonna get cancelled by the Bramble? Yes.
Yeah. Can't commit the charge, but it... Ooh, they spot Shiro, I think. They should be able to avoid the smoke.
Is Shiro going into the pit?
Yes.
Sure is. Yep. Yeah, it's an Ursa. Not too much you can do about it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now that they're moving over, makes me wonder if they actually, if they knew, would they have tried to defend it, you think? But fighting in there into a Ravage is very risky.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, certainly very risky to fight into that Ravage and potentially give up more than you needed to. I think they are a lot more willing to fight up against the Aegis. And or just allow them to have their time with the Aegis while they outfarm them anyway.
Yeah, farm-wise is going well right now. They're gonna be really careful that the first Ravage team fight is not gonna break their neck. And wow, 70 is going really conservative. Usually we see travels into BKB, but he just goes straight BKB. And that's probably why.
The charge, Cursed Crown comes out, and they're gonna try and get away
was he all by himself?
Like that, but I don't understand that move when you're all by yourself. The stun lands onto the Dark Willow. Now the double stolen Laguna. Is that what I just saw?
No, he had Shadow Poison.
He had Shadow Poison. Yeah, I swore oh, it was double Fade Bolt. I'm sorry, it came up as the same time as the Laguna, and I just completely called it the wrong thing.
That happens. It's been a...
That ended up for a 2-for-1. They lost the Shrek too.
Yeah, I don't know what that was from a Spirit Breaker. Like, we see in the replay, there's no one around him. Not even
So,
close.
Let's see as I botch this where I figured it was double. Yeah. I was like, that was interesting.
Radiant's middle tower
Double
is
Fate
under
Bolt is a
attack.
ton of damage too, though.
It did. That's what got me.
Radiant's middle
I'm just
tower
gonna keep
is
making
falling.
excuses until you guys believe one of them, and hopefully it sticks.
We
That
saw...
being said, though, Aegis still on the Ursa for 3 more minutes.
Yeah. They didn't even use Ravage in the fight, did they?
No,
Yeah, so they're smoking up into
that
a
one
row.
definitely
Are scanning.
didn't happen.
Well, they're kind of ready here on EHOME.
Another strike and a bash. Shiro goes into the Enrage to get the stun out onto the Dark Will. They'll look for the damage there, but he goes into the Shadow Realm. It's not going to matter as Yama gets the kill. They take the Aegis out of the hands here of that Ursa, but the damage on XM. Now the Ravage to follow it up. It's on to 3. Soulbind, not enough to really turn it. The charge comes in, but they've got the disruption.
Radiant's
They save the Life Stewer for now as Zio continues to chase Victoria. And on the other side, Ava trying to get away with this one. Earthshock and eventually Planet getting the credit for that kill. You kind of questioned it when they were starting it off, but fighting into the Ravage, very much a questionable move.
I am so confused once more by this item build. Like, Leshrac is building a Yules against a Shadow Demon, who once you get purged as Leshrac, you can't use it. Literally. It's 2.7k gold down the drain. Now, we have seen some pretty big itemization mistakes today.
Yeah.
There could have been a BKB, a whole BKB already, if you wanted it.
really felt like Vici had this game kind of going their direction, but gave it up, forcing fights.
Yeah, they forced a couple of pretty awkward fights and really awkward positions. And now Ursa, what's he looking at? Battle Fury completed. Lina, BKB done already, going to Travels next. The game is going exactly how EHOME want right now. And as I said before, Lifestealer hates playing into Ursa to the mid game.
See if they can get the kill on the Leshrac. Leshrac lands the stun. They've got the Curse Crown coming out, though, out onto XM. XM already really low and in some trouble. Now trying to run as the Terrorize lands onto the Rubik. Infest to save XM and heal him up a little bit. The charge is coming through on his EZQ, and that will land on hit its target for the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All right.
So they got one out of that.
Yeah. Looked a lot more exciting. Well, so Lifestealer is going to the Halberd. Somewhat try to mitigate the Ursa counter. But it doesn't really help him scale or farm super far. And you can see Ursa is just getting further and further ahead of the Lifestealer.
Yeah, 1200 to hit.
Yeah, it's only gonna grow bigger. Unless the someone managed to kill the Ursa once. Or twice.
And BKB thinking about going to the Nether Strike. Actually, leaves a neutral item. The Ring of Akula is left there on the ground, but to pick it up, it does cost him his life, and Shiro gets credit for the kill onto the Spirit Breaker.
Further widening the gold gap. You got a Blink Dagger, going to the BKB next.
And then a smoke, 4-man smoke from EHOME, right into it.
Yeah. Where are they going? Wanna get the mid tower. They do have a Ravage. They have no BKBs on the side of VG. Only one Lifestealer.
Yeah, they've got the blink, so even then they can get the rage off maybe, but they could just get hit with the blink Ravage.
Okay, so Lina's going into the Lincoln Sphere next. Protect yourself from Spirit Breaker. I think a slow game definitely benefits EHOME. So it's up to VG to kind of up the pace of the game a little bit.
Right. BKB Ags for the Spirit Breaker. He's got Shadow Blade right now. No.
Yeah.
XM looking for Kaya Sanj.
No BKB on him, huh?
No, he's got the Yules. He'll buy out on the blink after picking up the Ogre Axe, and he won't go for the Kaya Sanj. He'll go BKB instead.
Yeah, I think it's very necessary.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Shiro is closing in on his BKB. Should be ready for the next Roche fight, to be honest, at the pace he's farming right now.
Charge across to the creeps, and Java kind of wise to the fact that that Dark Willow probably wasn't alone.
Radiant's bottom tower.
There might be another Roche soon.
Yeah. It might spawn instantly, like right now. That's 90
35.
seconds. Gives him enough time to farm the BKB on the other side, I think.
Yeah, not terrible.
I don't know what VG's plan is, honestly. Like, if they're just farming, they're gonna lose this game.
Is under attack.
EHOME are gonna make the move down towards bot, or think about it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And as I
is
say
under
that, they
attack.
all turn around and wait towards Roche. Might just try to control the top lane and make sure that they have the space necessary to try and grab themselves the second Aegis in the game.
Well, Planet actually defeat bot lane, that's pretty risky. Like, you're sort of giving up the Roshan area, which is exactly where VG wants to play as well.
Ooh, Zeal blinks in, and now there's the charge coming out. The Kraken shells. Zeal able to walk away, and now they look for the stun. They've got the right clicks coming out from the Lina. They steal the Laguna Blade. Actually, this time it comes from the Rubik. The right clicks from 7E go out the Rubik, and they've got the charge coming out from Ava, but it's not going to be committed over onto 7E. Shiro over to the side. He's got that blink dagger if he wants to make the jump back in. They've got Roche up in 22 seconds. They'll lose ZZQ. So 2 heroes dead on the side of EHOME.
Money to burn.
Finally, an engagement going their way. Tide is up at 15 though, and it will just be in time for Roche spawn. Well, not that Vici could have done it anyway. They don't have to raise Roche damage. But this is how you can start the fight pretty easily. Like Lifestealer and Spiritbreaker can take down the Tidehunter no problem, especially if you get the Phantom Embrace on top of them. But they gotta keep up the pace. They don't want to just let them farm away, because Lina, Ursa in late game, they're way too good.
Right.
Does Ursa have his BKB yet? Yeah, flying on the courier now. And there should be probably another Roche attempt.
I'm in smoke.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, straight into the pit.
Vici should recognize that something's up, but they have to fight into the Ravage to hope that they can get away with taking this out of the hands of EHOME. And Erica's not going to be in time. Rage already popped. Inkswell to try and get away. EHOME, they grabbed themselves the Aegis as well as the, I believe, Shard.
Yeah, the free and rage
by the Ursa. Yeah.
on every jump. Very convenient, isn't it?
Definitely.
Why does he get mad when he jumps though?
Net worth of the Ursa. He's old. His knees are giving out, and
he is not old.
You know, you get upset.
But he's not old. He's always talking about his den mother.
So?
Well, Ava is
Getting
fine.
run down, but doesn't end up dead. Meanwhile, top lane, they're gonna
Ava,
go
one more right click.
and kill off Planet while Ava is gonna die to 7E.
Is it Ava or Ava?
I'm not sure. Ooh, XM hit by the Brambles. They've got the Cursed Crown coming through, as well as the Bedouin. Bedouin still a target, still a decent amount of damage.
Oh no.
And Shiro now dominating. It is a Bedouin only level 1, but solo target damage feels very strong.
It is. Like, Dark Willow is one of the highest damage supports out there. And he actually went back to the Sange and is now going into an Ether Lens. I don't know, but XM is like all over the place with the items right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Whoa, Stolen Laguna. That's a lot of damage.
Kind of not sure what he really wants to.
So he
Yeah.
went Yules into Blink into Sange?
Yeah, I guess.
That's a little awkward.
Considering he has queued up a lot of different things. Just has not figured out what he really wants to go for.
Ursa is getting stronger and stronger. B-Cup is now 4k at.
And Shadow Demon's about to get really strong with the Axe finish.
Oh yeah. Half of Lifestealer spells are going to be disabled.
Yeah.
Even Spiritbreaker too, if you can purge him. The Curse is gone, the Bash is gone, the Bulldoze is gone. It's a great tool against him. Alright, it's flying over now. Do you have any core item for the Dire come out? A Bash on the Lifestealer, that's not bad. As I said, XM, his itemization, I don't really know what he's doing. BKB almost done on the Spirit Breaker. Still a little bit away from it.
It's upgraded the Demonic Purge. Now 3 charges. It's going to make them feel very strong. I wouldn't be surprised if they can march on to tier 2 and more.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the building damage unfortunately is only the Lina, who now has the Lincoln Sphere actually, so he's quite protected from a Spirit Breaker. Good pick up there. Should not be able to burst him easily. Yeah, the tower gone. They have a glyph if they want to delay it, but probably want to keep it. Oh, Rubik is dead or what?
Rubik getting jumped by Shiro and is able to get out himself. He's got a blink dagger, but that's still going to mean the tier 2 mid's going to go down.
Dire's middle tower has
Yeah,
fallen.
well done by him. The Bramble just a little bit late.
Spirit Breaker charging.
Creep wave.
Just to clean up the creep wave. Still need to be very careful doing something like that. It's almost like they want to catch somebody
Radiant's top tower
coming out a
is
little
under
bit too
attack.
far with the blink dagger as well as the earth shock, but they haven't been able to spot anybody just yet until finally Xiaoma comes over and he blinks out just in time again.
He's baiting them so hard down there. Yeah, I don't like the position Vici is in right now at all. Like, Lasher kind of just feels like he won't have much impact. Alright, so he has an Etherlens finished, and a
Radiant's bottom
Sange,
tower
and a
is
Yules,
under
and a
attack.
Blink. I don't know what he's doing, Vikov.
Yeah, he's also got a shard. Like, I don't know. Feels like he wants 8 different things.
Yeah, he acts like he has 300k net worth.
I wonder if they spotted that.
Are scanning.
Oh, look how massive the Ursa is, though. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
And he wants to go for the
Ooh,
Ags.
the
They got all
Lifestealer.
5 heroes here for EHOME, and they just picked up the Psychic Headband. They'll infest in Ava, and they don't make the move quick enough here from EHOME. They are cleaning up the top lane, though, and Zeal looking for the opportunity to maybe go in with a Ravage. Instead, he'll clean up the creep wave. No 5-man smoke.
Five-man smoke right in front of the 2 tower.
Zeal blink forward. Gush comes through on a Victoria instead. Ava looking for his way into this fight. Goes to the BKB as well as the charge onto Zeal. Zeal forced F trying to survive. They get that kill there onto the green stroke. They've got the nether strike onto Shiro. They're waiting maybe for a Ravage. Still hasn't thrown it out yet. He survives. Now the Ravage comes in. They get the kill to Erica. They look over at XM. Triple kill for Shiro. And Shiro wants more. Shiro stunned up. Shiro, once he's no longer stunned, it's just never going to happen. Erica was able to just bash him to death, and now look over at 7E. 7E, well, he's not going to survive. Erica, he bought back to get these kills.
There's a lot of buybacks.
Seems like they just kept the Ursa locked down the entire time.
Bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
he got stunned and stunned again, and then bashed and then stunned again. But yeah, on the back of many buybacks, still very worth it, because if you don't buy back there and don't kill them, the game is pretty much over there. So
Right.
well done by them to recognize that they need to buy back. And Lifesteal actually got quite a bit of gold out of it. I think he easily made up the buyback cost, if not more. So he's going to be more than happy with that. But you could see the team fight was completely one-sided. Without those buybacks, it's over.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So they gotta figure out a way on how to approach those team fights a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely, because it felt like the whole game could have just ended at that point in time. It was certainly close to doing so.
Yeah, so he's going to an Axe Scepter actually on Ursa against... I mean, they have a lot of stuns, so... I guess it kind of makes sense, but... I wonder if it's like perhaps a better item or not. So Axe, Swift Blink, that's alright. Or look at the Tide again, but she's a little bit too tanky.
Tide has
In the
Yules.
neighborhood.
Gush comes out. Lina, wow, actually not gonna go in.
Yeah, a little bit spooked.
$30 in, third Roche has Ag's Blessing available on it. See if ZZQ checks the pit even.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, another freebie.
Radiant's bottom
Because
tower
they're busy
is
pushing the
falling.
bot tower.
Seems like it.
The third Roshan is important.
It's got Ag's Blessing on it.
Yeah, I think just give it a tide, right?
Sharpen has fallen
Lina?
to the Radiant. Radiant's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
give it to the Tide.
Yeah, tide act is insanely good. For free, especially. Now suddenly more net worth than the Lina. Just get like a 6k gold and feel free. And the Aegis
lane
goes to
pushing in a
Lina
little bit.
actually, not Ursa. So he must be somewhat confident that he won't die with his new axe pickup.
Yeah, they give him the cheese, so he'll have the enrage and he can get out of being disabled and then just use the cheese if need be.
Okay, top tower under siege. Alright, what is XM building into? Kaya Sanj, Mountain Shiva Scott. Doesn't even think about BKB. Against Tidehunter, very interesting.
Dire's top
It's
tower
usually
has
something
fallen.
everybody builds.
No, at least right now he's not thinking about it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
XM landing the stun. Jama coming over, but won't be able to grab 70.
Going high ground is so difficult. Against Slash with Shard. So just take all the outer towers instead. Lina's gonna TP bottom, push out that lane all the way while the team connects to the bot. Probably nothing eventful is gonna happen for at least until it's the 2 towers down there.
Take the outpost back, and like you said, they're going to connect over bottom while Erica, who was there for a moment, is going to TP out. They are grouped up. They do have a smoke on Victoria, but I'm not certain fighting into the Aegis, fighting into Ravage is the way to go about it at the moment.
On the prowl.
Dire's
Can't really
bottom
find anything,
tower
though.
is under attack.
Just cutting the creep waves. As it's going to be pretty uneventful. Lina is actually a little bit scared, doesn't want to pressure the bot tower.
And not by herself at the moment. Smoke broken and Gush hits. Laguna Blade coming out. They'll look for the Ink Swell. The damage isn't going to be enough just yet, but the blink forward from Zeal. The Gush lands again. And now they've got the Soul Bind, but ooh, just blinking away. It's not going to matter. Shiro catches XM. Dauma blinks down lower and uses the telekinesis on himself to escape the chase that was on from
Dire's
EHOME.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, another dead lash. 15k gold lead. Well, the creep waves are pushing in at least to the can't get the 2 tower. Aegis expires 90, so they won't be able to use that too much. Kind of just feels like the other 2 games where it just kind of starts to fade out, you know?
Money to burn.
Like Vici is kind of accepting how things are.
Yeah, eventually
Ooh.
it seems like they'll just
Caught
let it
the
end
big-
at some point. Eventually the kill goes the way of Planet.
Yeah. Slowly but surely, that's how the cookie crumbles. Shiro finished the Bissell Blade already. He's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He's about 9k ahead now of the lifesteal already.
Dire's bottom tower is
I still
under
can't believe they
attack.
picked the lifesteal into the Ursa. Little suicidal.
Yeah, the only time he really had anything going for him was that fight over top.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, time for high ground.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's top
I don't see
tower
ages.
is under attack.
20 seconds. Let's be a little bit careful it doesn't get caught in the tail end of that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Blink Ravage.
Ugh.
Now the charge coming through. They're looking for the bashes. They've got one. Trying to land these stuns. They've got the ulti coming through, but they have the break that hits on the Spirit Breaker. Now they go back to the Ravage with the Refresher. And they've got the damage to get the kill here on Erica, who's dead for 2 minutes. Probably the beginning of the end as XM blinks behind them. The stun getting bigger and bigger, but I don't think it's going to matter. They've got the break once again from the ult from the Shadow Demon to get the kill on the XM. Shiro gets credit for that one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Cheese has been consumed also by the Tidehunter. Oh, Shiro.
Dire's
He still has ult, so he's gonna be just fine.
Yeah. XM comes in looking for the stun, does land it, but the right click's coming out from
XM is
70
dying
to
so
pop the
easily.
Lincolns, but the right click damage is just not enough. The gush, though, will be. And without their cores for over a minute, we'll see if they can even hold on.
Dire's bottom barracks are
Well,
under
not to the
attack.
bottom right for sure. Maybe middle. There's quite a lot of spam coming out from the Rubik. They're probably gonna try to jump him again soon. Or they say enough is enough and back off, which is pretty surprising because there's no Lash and no Lifestealer. Like no damage whatsoever.
Rubik, very dead.
Oh, you thought you were winning?
Alright, just tip him up.
Is under attack.
Why the hell not? And now they're going to the mid. Pre-buff's coming momentarily, so back to protection is gone.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, honestly. That there's just been no fight from Vici this game at all. Just like the last game, they kind of just falling over.
Yeah, every one of these games so far have been very one-sided in this series.
Yeah. I actually thought initially coming into the series it's gonna be very
A lot
evenly
closer.
matched.
Top
Yeah.
barracks are under attack.
Especially with SRF joining, and they had that good first game, but the rest didn't go well.
Dire's top
And they call GG. They wait for the Mega Creeps. They call GG. They'll tap out, and EHOME will send Vici to the lower bracket.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say EHOME, if they want to beat Extreme Gaming the way they performed today, they have a lot of work to do.
Oh,
Like,
for sure.
Hopefully the new patch is going to be kind to them, you know? But nobody knows. The new patch is completely unpredictable, of course. If we were to play on this patch and EHOME would play like this, Extreme Gaming would eat them for breakfast. It would be
Definitely.
super easy. Like, EHOME was not impressive, which is very disappointing because that means VG was even less impressive.
Yeah. And,
You know,
and I
like-
don't want to take anything away from EHOME because I think they played
No.
okay, but again, they made a couple of mistakes that I just don't think they get away with against other teams.
Yeah, and a couple of mistakes they didn't make in the past. Like, they really look a little bit flustered still from the regionals, perhaps, but they got the job done. You know, sometimes you don't have to do more than you have to do. In this case, this is all they needed to do. Did everything was necessary. Got the W. And now it's time to look forward to the new patch.